400 years ago, a wise man arose, and he wrote in his literature a story in prose. It spoke of a cave, and here's how that story goes. What cave, you might ask? Why, that of Plato's. It all starts down in a dark cave. Imagine everything you knew, but of light depraved. There are shadows dancing in front of you, suspended on a wall. And everything you ever think, consisting of nothing at all, but the shadows and their shapes, the forms you try to name. And what else would you do when everything you know is right in front of you? You hear soft voices as they echo off the wall in front of you. But you don't know them as echoes. In fact, you know them to be true. Voices of the shadows, and they are talking to you. Perhaps by the smell of fire, or a glint off a shining rock, or a desire for more where there isn't, you decide to turn your head around, and in awe, you are struck. Blinded by light out of flames, so bright indeed that the sight causes pain. All you know is darkness, the idea of light is insane. Or maybe you're insane. Maybe it's the light, and not the shadows you always knew, or the voices from the wall that you always thought were true. But the light, yes, the light that truly shaped and defined you. Imagine all the things, the new ideas to be had. Once you've looked long enough, the light isn't half bad. But the cave, no more of the cave. No more shadows controlling your life that light clearly creates. For that is what they are, the shadows on the wall. Mere illusions, aren't they? But who will believe you, if any at all? How can you possibly explain what you saw? Perhaps the cave will live on. But what if you decided to leave? Because now you've seen light, it's easy to believe that now you believe in something more than spending your life watching shadows on a dark cave floor. As you leave the cave, you enter sunlight, and before you thought you knew the true meaning of bright. The air, flowers, and grass overwhelm you at first. You can't even look up, so you look to the earth. And when you remember everything that you thought you knew in the cave, you're pretty certain that you've gone quite insane. But it's okay, because now you're aware that that's how you've always been, never reaching for the truth, but always the nearest pleasant thing. That's when you can finally look up to the sky and appreciate its beauty at least once before you die. And that seems to be enough to evoke sorrowless tears from your eyes. all.